Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. Now, this is a pick a card reading. I have three separate piles here for three different groups of you who are watching. These are future events and will most likely unfold over the next 30 days. The first pile is represented by an amethyst crystal. The second is a citrine. And the third is a selenite crystal. You can pause the video and reflect on these choices and choose the one that you feel most drawn to. Then come back to the video to hear your message. So you can do that now. So let's begin. For those who chose the amethyst crystal, you have the card of love, Inquisition, Ace of Wisdom, Seven of Cups. It's a card of work, which is it's actually the Ace of Wands, but in this is a deck. It's a combination of tarot and oracle, so it's a little different. And this is inspiration and epoch. Okay. So the card of love. Because we're talking future events here, it does represent most likely new love, or if you're in a relationship, a growing or deepening of that love, or infatuation that is to come. It is all about opportunity and potential in the future. So it is actually here like an alert. That's what it is. It is alerting you to a new possibility for love so that you can prepare yourself to meet that potential with an open heart, mind, and arms. Okay? Along with this card, there can be a time of endings, of pain that is, but I mean, it's like positive endings, you know, endings of an ending of pain that's no longer felt, of sorrows that have passed, of someone who's in mourning and this mourning is ended. It's like a moment of deep abiding love and appreciation that will see you blossom and grow. It is a future that can arrive in a heartbeat. It is that day when you wake up and you greet the world with a smile, knowing that life has just begun. And it is a fated event. I feel like when this person comes in, that you will, here we have twice, is a new opportunity that has you very excited, feeling very passionate, but there's confusion. You be questioning it. You're questioning fate, actually. You may even be wondering if it's a fated event with this card. It's almost like it's just dropped in your lap. So you will be confused. You will be questioning this. And this is because of the past that has shaped you. And so it may require work on your part to open yourself to this love, but this is why this card has appeared, so that you can begin that process and prepare yourself for this this new love that's coming in. You have a puck, and so this is it's like a cleaning out of the old to make way for the new. It's what you need to do. It's how you will prepare for this this new opportunity that is something very solid. So so that is what I have for those who chose the Amethyst. You need to prepare yourself for a new opportunity. This can be somebody new. This could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody that is going to actually, if you're in a relationship, take this deeper or move it up a level. And you need to be prepared for that. For those who chose the Citrine, you have perception, responsibility for creation, Eight of Shields, the Devil, card of freedom, and sacrifice. So there was a situation that ended badly. Okay. I'm going to begin with the perception. It's asking you if you have all the facts. You may be required, or maybe your perception is going to be altered here in the future. Your perception about a situation or a person. This altered perception alters how you see your future and changes everything from your outlook on life to your state of mind to what you desire and your future goals. There is a need to take a look at how a changed or altered perception may affect your long-term goals and desires. So something either has or soon will alter your perception of a situation or a person. Okay, so what is really important here, and this, I feel that this has to do with this romance I see here. Because, and understand, with responsibility for creation, every action, it's like consequences for your actions, for the decisions that you make. There can be consequences. Okay, so I'll continue. If your perception has changed your thoughts, your feelings, and desires for the future may have changed also. And that being said, it takes time for the effects of an altered perception to be processed and understood fully, especially if your present-day life is in a state of flux or confusion. If you have recently experienced a moment that has altered your perception dramatically, then you will need to give yourself time to absorb everything. Let things settle down before you make any big changes to your life that may in turn change your future direction to one that, in a moment of future hindsight, you realize you didn't really want, and it just might end badly. There may be consequences, so don't make any life-changing decisions yet. Take your time, let the dust settle. You have the card of sacrifice. So when this card appears, it is time to consider what you are willing to sacrifice, to let go of, what you are prepared to recycle in yourself, in people, places, and things around you in order to nourish and grow. The harder the sacrifice, the greater the exponential growth will be. So this is what you have coming up, okay? So just let things settle down. Don't jump to make any big changes, because you might realize that you made a decision you didn't really want, or it affected your future in a way that you didn't really want. With perception, you need to make sure you have all your facts. Oops, I'm so sorry. So that's for those who chose the Citrine. For those who have chosen the Selenite. No. Okay, so we have the Sage for you, the Angel, the Lord of Swords, King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Coins, disagreement, argument, training, fanaticism, the World, and protection. Okay. All right, so with the Sage, I'll just show you the picture here. It represents, well, it asks you at the very least, okay, to be open to the awareness that you may be embracing beliefs and behaviors passed down from one generation to the next that do not serve you. Let me see. The Sage represents the importance of learning. It speaks to family line, your history, knowledge. Okay, so you can be seeking information about, I mean, it could be within your family or within some situation that feels like family, okay? Someone might share information with you that will shed light on an area or situation that you didn't understand. What you didn't understand took place here in an argument where somebody might have got real upset and took off like this, brought it to an end like this, but you don't understand why or why they did it. And you might seek that information through family or their family, because the whole situation didn't make sense. There's something about it that just was eating at you. Somebody fled a situation, possibly even snuck away. But their reaction didn't make sense. So you might be wondering if you're imagining this or not. Like, you might wonder, am I imagining this? Like, you're seeking information from family members, perhaps having to do with his history, that would explain behavior, his or hers. you're very much attracted to this person still in light of this, but it's just that you're not understanding this. Or maybe you wish to rescue this person somehow, because this is a card of rescue. Someone coming in to save the day, so to speak. You don't want this fight. Maybe you're trying to save them from themselves, or you're just trying to understand their aggression, their sudden reaction to something that happened. Something that it should never have, they should never have reacted that way. And they may have said something cruel also with these cards. Yeah. They did something quick, impulsive. So your final card is protection. So it is a card of boundaries. And it's time to set them, this card says. Small areas of ugliness are binding you to the greater beauty that is your rightful environment. The girl on this card anchors herself. She anchors herself softly in the present moment, yet her back of white thorns shields her from negative naysayers of the outside world, more particularly this person. She's not defined by her thorns, but she keeps them ready. Of particular significance with this card is setting electronic boundaries around phenomena like social media. You know, at this time, people around you who have been allowed access to your space may not have your best interests at heart, so be aware of that. Protect yourself. Do not suffer fools. And then again, it says, do not be hardened by others' cruelty. Somebody was cruel here. Look. We got the fighting, the arguing. Here's the person sneaking off. There they are. And maybe you're trying to understand what this was all about. Have compassion for their wounded souls. Actually, you know, I kind of feel that's what you're doing. You're trying to figure them out. You're looking or asking about with their family, trying to figure them out on why they reacted the way they did. Okay? And so, just because they are hardened by something, it doesn't mean that you have to be. Be soft, but be strong here, and set your boundaries. I have a feeling that you're going to hear back from this person, and you must set these boundaries in place, okay? So, that is what I have for those of you who chose the Selenite. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.